Oh shit.
I'm scared. I'm shy.
I'm so shy.
Really?
It's literally what the fuck I do all the time. And when I feel like when I say, all right, Fierro, let's go, then I like me pongo pilas. All right.
Televisa presenta.
Fierro, welcome to episode 4 of Chingona Club Podcast. I'm your host, Crystal, and today we have, I'm fucking loud. Okay, start over. I realize I'm fucking loud. Yes.
But then what's cute is all your little, what is it? Like your...
Bloopers?
There
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to add this one. Okay. I'm posting that too. Fierro, vámonos. Welcome to Chingona Club Podcast. I am your host, Crystal, and this is episode 4. And today we have some guests. I want to, first of all, today's episode is brought to you by Eddie's Quality Construction and Los Amigos Tire Shop and whatever the fuck was in Maricela's fridge. Sponsor us. All right, let's go. I want to just kind of introduce, well, they're going to introduce themselves, but I kind of want to say how I met them, and then they can introduce themselves. This is Maricela, and this is Bree. And I met Maricela. She was my client back in 2020, and we just became friends. That's usually what happens when, well, si me caes bien, si no, no. If you're my client and we just kind of, you keep coming back, you know, and then we're like this. So then we become family, and then, you know, now I'm staying at her house. So she's the best host, like hands down. Like she's type A too. So yeah. And then I met Bree in La Peda in Las Vegas for the very weird because like I mean you knew I existed. I wanna hear about me. Enough about you. Let's talk about me. And I met her at Maricela's birthday trip to Las Vegas. Now it's gonna over a year.
2 years.
Oh, it's gonna be 2 years. Yeah, and we just fucking clicked. But that's how I met them. They're gonna introduce themselves and do their thing. So all right, ándale, chingonas.
I'm Maricela. I am a proud first-gen Mexican-American, mom of 2, married to Eddie. I am a boss, owner of 2 businesses, and just overall chingona.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brianna. I'm 30 years old, mom of 3, Maricela's sister-in-law. I've been with her brother for 16 years now. I've been in the healthcare field for going on 4 years. And I'm taking a break in school currently, but I am pursuing my nursing degree. Currently in
Chingona.
my prereqs right now. Yeah. So that's me.
All right. Okay. Oh, how did we become friends? Well, through, I guess you already, said that. And then Bree, it was like instant click.
I love that first time.
Literally, I was like, was it that night that I was like, bitch? No.
Don't roll the tape.
Do not roll those tapes.
Ended up on my story, so be solid.
All I have to say is that we got on the Ferris wheel, on the high roller, and if you've gone there, it's a open bar.
Yes.
And you like literally we chugged like 8 drinks in a shot in 30 minutes.
Right, it's a 30-minute Ferris wheel ride.
Yeah.
And you get to look over like the strip of Vegas.
Yeah.
But
It is like survival of the fit. Like,
yeah.
fucking
drink after drink after drink.
Yeah.
Like in those 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
It was fun. I remember when I actually wrote you, I'm like, Crystal, I'm coming to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but my brother's coming. I'm like, and Brianna's coming, and I'm like, she's a good time. You're going to love her.
And I remember you were like, I take a trip every year for my birthday, and this year, man, I think I was like alone I was alone in my apartment. Well, I'm just, but I was very emotional because I was like, man, I miss my friends. I miss like everybody in Fellsbury, but she said, for this year, I want, my trip to be to Vegas and, hang out with you. And I'm like, yes, please, because I need some social interaction,
Yeah.
But, and then I met Brianna. I think that night, the whole time, I was like, bitch, where you been at my whole life? Like, it was just instant. And I was like, I just felt like I knew her, and I just like instantly like trauma dumped.
It's okay.
We love trauma dumping. And you guys do not want to look at our chat.
Yeah.
Our group chat. But that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for, being my first guest. Well, because Damon was my little guest for episode 3, but they're like my first, I guess, Chingona guest for the podcast, and I'm very excited. This is gonna be like shits and giggles. We're gonna talk talk some deep stuff, but like I think it's gonna be a little different, and I think you guys are gonna like see a different side of me with interacting with like my friends and stuff, because it's very different from like somber like Chingona me, being motivational and stuff. So I guess with that being said, let's cheers to this episode 4, to all the Chingonas. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them.
Cheers.
A little ASMR moment. Oh yeah, she's doing. You're doing it.
It's giving.
You can do it. Yeah, it's yummy, delicious. It's giving. Oh, you got the paloma. I got Jamaica. Oh yeah, I like the paloma too. Cheers. Baby sips. Oh yeah. Oh wait, sorry. Cheers. Delicious. Delectable. Amazing. Drinks one, I'm lit. Okay, this podcast is gonna be about friendship. So let's talk friendship with these two chingonas here, and just kind of like I was telling them earlier, I'm like, I feel like we have similar thoughts, or like, but I think our answers are going to be very different, because I feel like we were all kind of like, our upbringings were very different. So yeah, we're obviously going to have different, what is it? Like different, yeah.
I
or
think at the end of the day, we all have the same
experiences.
Yeah, we have the same morals, and I think that's why we all click together. But we have different experiences, different upbringings, and I think that some of us also, just like we would handle the situation differently, like because of our personalities.
What the degenerate morals that we.
That's them.
I feel like Brie takes that out of me. Like,
it's like
when we went to the bouge.
Oh, not the bouge.
Let us not talk about it.
And the jetty. Where the hell else did we go?
We can talk about the jetty.
Okay.
I don't know, girl. Everywhere.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
So yeah.
Wait, actually, let's talk about that. Not Crystal. So, like we said, I was Crystal's client. Mid-COVID, 2020, like we pull up and she's so nervous to, take her photography pictures, and I was actually with my other sister-in-law who does photography.
Yes, that's why I was so nervous.
So she was very
till this day, I'm so nervous.
So shout out
Vane, yeah.
She was super nervous, and So she takes her picture. She does great. I ended up like in the water. Like it was a good time. Like we clicked instantly, and we were like automatically hooked. We're turning clients.
Yeah.
But we would basically only see Crystal like for our Mother's Day and then like our Christmas. But it was just like very client based, and then just kind of like on social
a little
media,
professional,
very professional still. Then we started like linking up and meeting up outside of photography. And she's like, Mari, I thought your husband was so like shy. Like, I thought he would. She's like, I'm just like, and it was just so funny. I'm like, us shy? Where?
They're not shy.
No. So then it was like I knew instantly when we were planning our Vegas trip. I was like, it was crazy because you had already taken our pictures for years, and you had never met Bree.
No, like
ever. That's why
I didn't even know that you had that many siblings.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
But like
not my whole entire
the farm animals.
literally.
And I think it was like 3 days that we were like back to back. Like we spent that whole weekend together, and I like just. I guess got to know like on a more personal level, like with them, and obviously I met her, and then, but as a professional, like if you look at my Instagram story before, I was not very professional on there. I think that's why a lot of people at the end were like hiring me. They're like, oh my God, you seem so cool or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people were too shy to hang out, or they thought that I wouldn't hang out with them. And then as soon as she asked me, I was like, bro, bet, like, let's do this. Like, let's hang out. I think one time you guys were at Riverside.
Yes.
And you were like, where are you or something? And like you Bodega shouted us out or something like that.
Because I was like in your neck of the woods, and you're like, what are you doing
Yeah.
out there?
And I was like, wow, like that's so cool. Like if I would have been there, like, we would have hung out then, you know. But I do remember, like I don't want to get dark, but I do remember that I think after Melissa passed and you were just so there. Like I still have the blanket and the velas and the cobija and the little frame that you, Vane, and Bere, and that they gifted me, and I just felt like it was nice, you know. So then I think from that, then I was like, she's really cool. Like if you were there for me as a client in like the worst time of my life, like holy moly, I'm not gonna cry. But if you were there with me through that whole thing and like didn't stop talking to me or whatever, and I guess that's where one of the topics is gonna be is that we don't have to talk all the time. But she was there, and like she was just my client. But yeah, so let's dive into. We have like type A over here. We had like bulletin thingies to talk about because you know me, se me va el pinche tornillo. Friendships in different life stages, because I think we all met in different life stages. Yeah. Like even though you met me in before, and then you met Crystal before and after, like you know, like big life not stages, like. Your mood, in that like way,
everything like before the
yes,
like everything.
Yeah. So friendships in different life stages. Navigating said friendship throughout those different stages, like marriage, becoming a mom. I think those are like friendship, like from growing up, right? Like how all of that changes when you get married and you become a mom, and you know, if you were brought up, I don't know about you, Brie, but like our moms were kind of like, ya te casaste, ya no es para andar like saliendo con tus amigas, and like, by the way, Brie talks Spanish. She's not a no sabo. Okay, I on de la ven gringuita and everything, but she's not a no sabo. Yes, she be knowing. But I think like for us, it was like, now you gotta be a mom. You don't have time for yourself. Like you shouldn't have time for yourself. Like everything is mom, and being a wife. And I think in that stage, right, like we kind of like drift from our friends because maybe you had kids and your friends didn't.
Oh,
that's definitely Brittany,
sure. Right?
She
so like
she became a mom really young, so
yeah,
I think she definitely
go into that.
Yeah, I don't think it was so much. I grew up in a household. My parents are Texans.
Not traditional.
Yeah, very not traditional. It was more of a thing where I got pregnant at 16. My parents weren't so much mad. It was like, what were we going to expect happen? You guys were already, we were living in the same house together under my parents' roof. So it was only a matter of time. And it just became a thing where I told my mom I was pregnant. Hector told my dad, and it was very, vas a mantenerla. And we made our life. Yeah, that was it. We just made our life.
But I think that it was very hard for you in the aspect that you were 16. You've always been a social butterfly. You had a bunch of little friends at school. Yeah. And then it was like you had to grow up now. You had to be a mom. Yeah. And there was a big disconnect there. And I feel like it was just...
None of my friends could relate. But like one, and I still keep in touch with her to this day because I always say we didn't get the baby in gym class. And me and two other girls ended up pregnant. And it just so happened to be one of my closest friends. I'm still pretty close to her to this day. And... yeah, it's just, am I supposed to relate to someone if I'm 17 with a newborn and my friends are getting into seniors and planning their college that they're going to go to, and I'm just out here chilling with a baby.
But look at you. You're like still thriving. Like that didn't stop you.
I always say thank God for the life I always manifested in myself and spoke into existence for me, because just because I had it, and I do say I had it a lot easier than a lot of people, thank God me and Hector didn't have the hardest road opposed to other 16, 17-year-old teen parents, because I don't...
They're probably not together anymore.
I know. Yeah. And, again, we've been together going on 17 years this year. So we put in a lot of effort, me and him together, and established really great kids.
Yeah, but in those transitions, I think that you did lose a lot of friends.
Oh, for sure.
And I feel like, so this situation is a little bit different. Yeah. I was married, and for years people were like, when are you going to have kids? When are you going to have... we didn't have kids for 5 years, and so we were very much like, we wanted to party, we wanted to travel, we wanted to go out.
Damn, where were y'all? Like, shit.
But then, like you said, because I do come from a very traditional household, it was like, oh, Marisela's going to calm down when she gets married. Well, then we got married, and the hubby was down.
That was a lie. Mari said that was a lie.
Yeah. But I was down to be out and about with me, and he wanted to travel. We were like very in sync with that. Yeah. But then we had kids, and then again, it was like, oh, ahora sí she's going to calm down. And then for a little bit, it was. I feel like for me, there was a little bit like, I think I just had this idea of like who I was supposed to be, like now that I was a mom. Yeah. That some of my friendships did kind of drift. I was able to kind of like reel back in, but there was a time where like I didn't want to leave Lily. Like I felt like I needed to stay home. My mom in the back of my head, like, like que ya no podía salir, like I shouldn't be out and about. Like they didn't believe like in girls' night out. Like and it wasn't even my husband.
Yeah,
because he's not typical old school Mexican macho.
No, he ain't.
It's more my
yeah. I think it instills in us because I think one of the not main reasons, but I think I got married at such... How old were you when you got married?
I was actually 17 when I got married.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school when I got married.
But then you got married like por la iglesia.
Yeah, then I got married.
Okay.
Later on,
because that's what I do remember. But like I feel for me that I got married at 20 because it was an escape. Like at the time, my ex-husband was like, oh yeah, if you want to go out, or we would all go out together. Like we would like nos usaba el pedo, but to our parents, it was like, aplástense ya, ahorren para comprarse una casa. Like you guys have to do this. Like you guys travel too much, or you guys do this too much, and save up. And when are you gonna have kids? It was 3 years. But I personally had never like imagined life with a kid. Like my goal was like make money, be the rich aunt, and like just travel. Like it was, I'm very grateful for Damien, and I love him. And now like I would be like, damn, like I wish I would have had another one. But at the time I was like, no kids. But even like you said, it took you 5 years, and then once you had Lily, you were like, I don't want to leave her.
Right, yeah.
Like,
I thought I shouldn't leave her. I don't even know if I necessarily didn't want to, because me encanta el desmadre. Like, that's just me. I've already told my mom, I'm like, Mom, that's just me. I'm good. I like it. Like, I like to go out. I like to be with my friends. I like to go out with Eddie. I like to go on my own time. I'm like, but I'm still a mom. Like, I show up for my kids. Like, nobody can tell me anything when it comes to me. Like, in reference to being a mom, like, if I'm out, my kids are taken care of. I know that I'm a good mom to them, but it took me a long time. It took me probably 2-3 years before I was able to be like, wait, I can still be me. I can still go out. I can still like leave them, you know, for like the night out and go and recharge and reset and just like let loose for a little bit and not be on mom mode all the time.
Did you, Bree, like feel that guilt too? Because I feel like I had it too. Like, did you, because you were younger? I mean, I don't. If you were like, dang, you know,
I don't
like.
think so much. I was 17. We weren't going to the club. I was not doing anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I always say, I'm like, it's so crazy to me because, again, young mom. I was done having kids. My tubes were tied at 21.
Right.
Like that was it.
That's something I wanted to talk about. You talked about it on your first episode about how you were 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like your frontal lobe wasn't even fully
No.
developed. Again, same. Like we were so young and we were making grown up decisions. Like we were just like a bunch of kids, but who rightfully so still wanted to hang out with their friends and still like live like, you know.
Because it's not a bad thing.
No,
like
it's not.
if you really think about it, like you said, those ideologies, those things are embedded in us from generations. Like it wasn't just your mom, it was that she was told by her mom and her mom's mom, and like it like goes all the way for centuries, for generations, you know. And I think call us rebellious or whatever you want to call it, but we weren't out like abandoning our kids or whatever. I've always said it, if you want to be a good mom, you have to take care of yourself first. Because who was Brie before the kids? Who was Marisela before the kids? And being a wife and, you know, like a mother, we are Brie, Marisela, and Crystal. And I think ultimately the recipe, I guess, to be a good mom is to never forget your identity, you who you are, and give yourself that grace and that time to hang out and wild out. Like fuck them kids. But
Cheers to that.
clock it. But you know, like I think I think in that way, I mean, I don't know if your parents were like, no, you can't do this and that.
Oh no. My parents are and were still going out and partying.
Yeah. So like I guess in that sense, like us, we were like no, this,
But you know, I think about that now, and it's very much true with what you're saying. It wasn't just my mom's like what she thought it was, because that's what was embedded in her, and she comes from like a generation. But I think about it and I see these videos now and I'm like, I wish my mom would have taken time for herself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know my mom was a mom. She had 6 kids. And I'm like, girl, yo apenas puedo con los dos. Like,
how did they do it?
And I'm like, damn, like my mom was a badass. She raised 6 kids. But I do wish she would have taken time to go do her nails, to go have coffee with her friends, and like, I know, like, my mom is very old school. She doesn't like the drinking, she doesn't like any of that stuff. She's very old school and very traditional in that aspect.
I was about to call y'all out.
Oh, I know. Mom, it was Crystal.
Let's hide them in the sink.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What are you talking about?
But I
don't
like
know.
not necessarily even to go party. I just wish she would have taken some time for herself to do something that she liked. Yeah. Whether it was just meeting up with her friends, whether it was just going shopping by herself without like, you know, all the daycare.
Yeah.
Like even if it was just like booking a hotel and going and recharging and like leaving us at home, it was like it would have been okay. We would have been fine. But she didn't think that she was deserving of that. Because she chose to have kids. Yeah. She chose to become a mom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But she was still a, 30-something-year-old woman with, like, just like how we are now.
I feel like, had they, I'm not saying that everybody does or whatever, but I have seen where, I mean, and it is studied, it's factual information that some parents, like, end up resenting their kids because they overgave themselves, they lost their identity, and then, you know, sometimes, like, los pinches chamacos salen bien pinches, like, ungrateful y malcriados, and, you know, like, then you're kind of like, man, y'all done sucked me dry, and con eso me pagan type of thing, but it's kind of like, you could have given yourself that, like, time too for yourself, because you are still a human. Like, moms are not machines. And I think now we have like, well, maybe not me, but like you have the help, or you have the help of Hector and Pelayo,
Yeah.
who like today they took them to practice,
Right, they took
because we're here doing this, you know.
Yeah.
And Pelayo just took Eric to go have dinner, you know. And it's like, back then, are you kidding me? For a like, let me not get started on that, because I feel like I am such a feminist when it comes to like the double standard of
Yeah.
like the husband and wife, or the dad that
The
no
roles
hace
you're
nada, the
supposed to
roles.
play, yeah.
Oh my, I could go on for like 5 episodes back to back of part 1, part 2, like the whole thing of all that, because I've never understood that concept. That I always should think that the gender roles. My son, I teach him how to wash his clothes, how to wash dishes, how to sweep, because I don't know if his wife will do that. And I don't expect his wife to do that if he ever gets married. Like, he need to put some weight too, and like cook and do all this, because I'm raising a very good man, okay? No se me le vayan a amontonar. But I feel like that's the type of son that I'm raising, to not be like the typical macho
And I think because
guy.
you are a single mom, it's important for you to raise,
Yes.
because you wish you would have that support, that, and you know, that person that would pull their weight, and that would, so, and I feel like because I'm with somebody like that, like Eddie is not this stereotypical macho. He's very understanding. He's very like, do your thing, go pick up Crystal from the airport. It's fine. Like, I'll take the kids to school. Like, I feel like that's why
Teamwork.
me and him, the disconnect is not there. It's the disconnect is from my upbringing.
Yeah.
From it's not even like I chose the right partner. Like, he backs me up. He does not judge me. He understands. But it's I have still had to work throughout the last 10 years of me being a mom, of realizing, not even just going out, but like working out, like having time for myself. There was a point in time that I felt guilty to even work out, because it was like those 30 minutes to an hour I should be doing something with my kids. But no, it goes back to, like, I saw a TikTok that said whole moms raise whole children. Like, I have to give time to myself, to my friends, to my husband. Wait, so this is kind of fun. You get to like get paid to yap and like and drink. Sign me up.
Hey, wait, I don't get paid yet.
To be honest,
But you will.
To be honest, we have to do a little mukbang session one day. Yeah. But we'll fly to Vegas for that one, don't you worry.
Period.
Please.
Yeah.
The last time, okay. Speaking of, the last time that Maricela went, you didn't go.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Well, to her defense, we were gonna go late October, early November.
Yeah.
And then last minute, I decided to go on a whim with Bonnie to go do the Backstreet Boys thing like early. So it was like we ended up going in August when I was supposed to go in October. And back to this thing, mom guilt. How is it gonna go again and leave?
Yeah, that
kids?
was like the third trip.
Yeah, that would have been my third trip that year. So
Yeah.
So again, it's all about balance. Like,
Yeah.
I had already left the kids, went for my birthday trip, then I spontaneously went to Vegas, and I wasn't going to leave them again.
But you guys also go on trips with the kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
for
like, I feel like, again, we have to give ourselves grace in that, and like not be so hard on ourselves, because like, we are humans. Before we were moms and wives, we were us. And like, I don't think I will die on that hill. I don't think we should ever like lose who we are.
Yeah.
And just find balance in all of those things. And with our friendships, like, even though
that's the first thing to go is the friends.
Yeah.
Because you start ghosting them, you start not responding, you start saying I can't go, people start getting tired of sending out the invitation, and there's always an excuse instead of just being like, I'm not going because que va a decir mi mamá, que va a decir la gente,
or
que va a
like I
decir-
just or even everybody's mom guilt level of mom guilt is different.
True.
And like, I guess if we put too much pressure, then they'll be like, no, it's good, this or that. But like, in regards to that, it's like, I think it's amazing when we find, not that low maintenance friends are like, oh, like, when I hear the word low maintenance friend, like I feel like it's it's not a bad thing, but it's not like a good, like, I don't like the name for it because it's actually a good thing, you know,
those
because
are my favorite kind of friends to have.
yeah,
Actually.
I will be the first to admit, like, and this has always been me, like, if you've known me my entire existence, like, I forget to text back.
Yeah.
I could think about you every single day and not text you because sometimes I physically or mentally just cannot keep that conversation going because I know in my head that I'm gonna forget mid conversation. I'm gonna read it and then put my phone down and I'm gonna forget to reply. I tried to get better. I really, really tried. And then it was just overwhelming for me. And for me, in that aspect, I appreciate a low maintenance friend because they understand that it's not personal. I lost a lot of friends, like after Melissa passed, a lot that I'm still grieving because they were not understanding of what I was going through and they took it personal. Like, oh, pues no me contestó this and that. Like, I am not ever going to reach out again. It's like, I don't even remember. Like, my mind was like so numb for probably a whole year, to be honest with you, that sometimes I go back on messages and I don't even remember having that conversation because I was so out of it. And I appreciate the ones that didn't take it personal. Like, we don't talk all day, every day. It's very random. Hay veces que cuando sí me acuerdo or I send a meme or whatever, I'm like, oh, this, you know, but, and they're just all, we pick up like, you know, like nothing. Then I'll like leave y'all hanging for like a whole ass week and y'all are like talking with each other and I'm catching up
like,
on the chisme. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, and then I come back and I'm like, hey, this or that, you know, or I'm going over there and, and they don't take it personal. And I feel like, I think there should be like a different word for that because I feel like low maintenance mean like breadcrumbing, and it's not that.
Like, but
it's not that because I feel like
maybe not necessarily low maintenance, but like understanding. Like,
we're
grown ass women who are raising kids, who have businesses, are going to work. Like, we are busy.
I ain't even half as busy as this bitch over here. This bitch has 2 businesses and her kid. She, when I asked her to pick me up from the airport, she sends me her fucking calendar. And I said, bitch, how do you do it? Like, you know, people think that I'm a chingona because I did this and that. And sometimes I'm like, this bitch is a chingona because I could never have that life. No, like, my kid is not in sports.
Constantly on the go.
Yeah. And I don't know how she does it. You know, like, you two, your kid, all 3 of them are in sports, no?
Yeah,
or where la niña que no quería ser a cheerleader, pero ahí anda baile.
Oh my gosh. On the soccer field? Yep, that's my girl.
And, like, I feel like that is like se me fue la pinchonda.
So I think we're going back to we're just understanding.
We
understand everybody's busy. Everybody's busy.
Yeah.
And so like back to the group chat text. Sometimes like I hear it chiming and I'm like, I can't respond right now. I know that if it's chiming in that moment, it's on and popping. Like they are setting the hee-hees, the ha-has, the memes, and if I don't get in there right then and there, I know Crystal's going to go pick up Damien and she's going to be back to pick up, and I might have missed it, but it's okay. I will go back and I will react and I will laugh and I will comment, but I think we just understand, like, in that moment, like, we can respond and we can talk and we can catch up with each other, but if we miss it, we miss it, and it's not a big deal. No te ofendes that I didn't react.
I ain't like, this bitch, like, fuck her. Hell no, I'm kind of like, damn, I thought it was like me.
I love it. I'd be like,
yeah,
it's kind of a watch read.
It's a refresh, or what is it? Is it that the word, refreshing or reassuring? Yeah. It's it's such a reassuring feeling to know that they're not gonna turn their backs on me, that they're not gonna go behind my back and be like, well, fuck her because this and that, because that's literally what has happened. You know, like I went through one of the most traumatic things in my life, and because I was not mentally there to reply al pinche segundo your text or whatever, that you were just kind of like, fuck her, you know, and it's okay. Now I know that those were not friendships. They were acquaintances.
You would go ghost on me all the time. Like,
but you never took it personal. Like, I'm never going to reach out.
I would literally watch and I'm like, okay, she's like not posting, and I would just send a quick message like, hey, I noticed that you're not. Just know, like, I'm thinking about you. Like, I hope you're good, and if you need me, like, I'm here. And I would literally say, like, no rush to reply. Like, I knew you were going through something that was very traumatic, and like the grief was in waves. So I knew if you were going like silent, you were going through your own thing. I just wanted you to know, like, hey, I'm here for you. If you need me,
like
I'm a text message.
Bouncing off of that, like Abby, one of my friends, she's like, Chris, I don't really worry about you because when you're posting, I know that you're okay. And then when you're not, I know when you're going through something, because then she'll like send me worship songs, or she'll like, hey, Chris, how are you? And I notice you're a little quiet, and it's like a hug, especially not being in Florida anymore. And like now all my friends are long distance friends. I feel like it's a nice reassuring hug from them that they notice me and my quiet. Yes.
To know me. To know that something is off. That I'm not
when I'm quiet. Because, I'm always posting like motivational stuff or whatnot, or anything that inspires me or that I'm resonating with, I will post it, because sometimes I feel like somebody needs to see it. Yeah. Like, have you guys ever gone like scrolling and you're like, man, I needed to see this today? Yeah. And I tried a lot back then. I'm not as active with that because I have like 5 other pages. And but I tried to do that, and people do notice, like, or those that really do know me and care know that when I'm quiet and I'm not posting, something's wrong. But then as soon as I start posting again, they're like, she's fine. And they're okay with just knowing and seeing that I am posting, even if I don't reply, that they don't take it the wrong way. And like I said, like long distance relationships, friendships, with now that I'm
a long distance. You have a lot of long distance.
Yeah. It's I think it's grief too with that, because I miss everybody here, and I know that I can't just, bro, when y'all had Valentine's, FOMO.
We knew the FOMO was coming.
I have like the biggest case of FOMO, and I was like, these fucking bitches. I fucking FaceTimed them so quick, and I was like, I want to go. I had been chingy that I wanted to do Valentine's, and I can't wait to have friends in Vegas like that to like throw a Valentine's. And then you bitches come up with summer days lip glosses, fucking keychains a la verga, and I'm like,
that was her idea.
But again, you want to know what
mimosas.
But you want to know what that is about? It goes back to one of my 2026 goals was to be intentional. I think that when I left like the corporate world and we started these businesses and we went full throttle, like I kind of fell back into that same thing that had happened to me when I was a new mom. It was all about this but now it wasn't necessarily like a baby. It was our business baby. It was all about the business. It was all about like balancing volunteering, that I stopped kind of like following up with my friends. So for 2026, one of my goals, we actually did vision boards.
Oh, that's a nice goal. That
I wanted to be intentional. I wanted it to be girls' night. I'm like, I want to, and I told them, like, not necessarily like every month, but like every few weeks, like, let's just get together, but let's be intentional about it. Like, let's not just say, hey, I miss you, I can't wait to see you, and then like,
don't talk about it, be about it.
Yes. We laugh. We have another group chat with and some of the other girls, and we literally send like memes to each other all the time. We're just like, when you're like in your 30s, you're a mom and you want to be friends, it's like, let's put it on the calendar, see you in 45 days. But it's worked out that we've got.
Or what is it when the trip makes it out of the group chat?
Even dinner for us. And so even that, like that group chat, like that friend that we have, that group chat and the friends that we have there, like we have known each other since before we even had kids. Like we've known each other. Like one of the girls I've known.
And you're probably the youngest, right?
I am the youngest of any friend group with them. I am the youngest.
Yeah. How old are you again?
30.
Oh my gosh.
She's
a teeny tiny baby.
Partying. Okay, let me stop.
Yeah.
Not her using my ID.
I I know. I was 18 turning 20.
But like I feel like you maybe again because you were a mom at such young age that you had to like mature and you are able to hang out with the big dogs.
Well, I think what happened was that
I'm Mama Duck.
you think
Not the Mama Duck.
that lets all her kids run around.
Wild.
That was fun.
But again, back to she lost some friendships because she couldn't resonate with them anymore. They were young and they were still being teens. So she ended up with older crowd because that's where she fit in.
Yeah.
That's where she fit in with the mom. That's where she fit in like what everybody else is doing. And that's just part of life. Sometimes there's friends that are there for like seasons. But then some of your friends, like I'm telling you, I've had friends since I was like in elementary school.
That's such a blessing. Such a blessing
in
too.
elementary school, we have raised our kids together. We have gone to school together, opened businesses together, and I don't see them every day.
Yeah.
I don't see that, not even monthly.
But like I think like in your hearts, you guys know that if you guys were to ever link up again, it's like no time passed.
I literally had my like elementary school kindergarten best friend. She reached out to me this year. She's like, it's so crazy because we follow each other on social media. She's like, it's just so crazy. Like we're older, but you are still the girl you were when I first met you in elementary school. I'm like, I'm gonna cry.
To stay authentic is also
like,
to
still
that you
same
didn't lose
person.
yourself and became like this bitter ass, you know,
Couldn't.
teen mom and like never got out of it. You know.
I know.
Yeah, like I guess let's not be bitter.
Yeah.
Viejas, you know, like we young.
Yeah. And I think
We ain't gonna say our age, but we're young. We're young like Brie.
I'm 34, girl. No, listen.
Oh, por eso dices, because I'm the oldest one.
Baby. I kept telling her, I'm like, girl, like, I don't know if you've ever seen that TikTok, but it's like, better ingredients, better. Like, Yes, like, I love my 20s, but I absolutely love my 30s.
I always say that this is my saddest generation, though, like, or my saddest decade is going to be my 30s because all of my babies in this decade of my life are going to become adults.
But you know, what does that mean when it's like, I
I'm
had my young,
I'm
I'm gonna be that young because I had them young and I'm gonna act the fool. Like I'm a wild out. I'm gonna act feral, a feral animal. My favorite animal is gonna be me when my kids are out of the house.
But yeah, so
Like we need the kids to be out of the house to be completely feral. Like no, you know. But let's see what else can we chismear about. Let's instigate. There you were talking about being intentional with I think that is an amazing goal.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was still in town, I'd be a drunk. But if I was still in town, like, you know what, that sometimes I gotta be just like, you know what, God, I know why you do things because if I was here, I really would be drinking a lot.
We'd be outside.
And yes,
We'd be
yes.
really fucking
Like I'm
nice.
not calling them bad influences because they don't like open my mouth and make me drink it, but it's always a good time.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like if I was here because I'm such a social, like I like being around my friends and stuff, that it would probably not be good. So now that I see them in bits and pieces, our time is intentional because I don't know when the next time we're gonna link up is. What is it? The TikTok that we made when the trio reunites?
yes.
I know.
But you know, Crystal, even though you're a long distance friend now, I see you more throughout the year than some of my local friends.
Oh,
because
wow. Yeah.
we're just so busy that I feel like sometimes like it's, you know, because I'm constantly texting them because they are constant texters.
It's because they make time for me because I'm VIP.
Period.
Y'all better hate on that. Like whoever those friends
Long
are.
distance friend, baby, because we met in Vegas.
Yeah.
I never know.
Oh yeah, she never did anything outside of being a long distance. That's true.
Like that's that. I feel like whoever that I'm close to now, believe it or not, I think I fell through like an identity crisis and I don't even know who Crystal was, and therefore I did lose a lot of friendships. But people that I am now friends with didn't know Crystal before, didn't know CG. Like I haven't been called CG in a while. Mainly Chris, but like she doesn't know that Crystal from before, you know. She only knows Vegas Crystal. There's like a, what is it, like before Christ, after Christ? Crystal BC, Crystal AD. You know, I feel like that's where I feel like I'm the same. I think I'm a softer person, but
You are, because she'll hug me now.
yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, like before, never.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gave Celeste the longest hug today. Like then I started feeling like a little like suffocated because I don't really like physical shit like that. Get away. Like nobody would want to hug me because they knew I made it very clear that I didn't like hugs. But then after Melissa passed, I was like, hug me. Like I need
appreciate
it.
public
I
displays of
appreciate
affection.
it. Was they were given and I felt like it was a hug from her, you know. So
You softened up since
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't lose who I was. I'm still as madrosa and shit, but I think I'm a little softer. What is it? Softer on the edges?
Softer on the edges.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Oh, we talked about merging friend groups. Have we?
That's actually very hard.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Why? Because like I feel like you guys weren't like friends like that with Zebra and Yadi.
I went to school with them.
Yeah, but like remember then we went to Square Grouper and then I feel like we all kind of like
But, okay.
synced again.
Yeah.
Well, I think it goes back to my goals for 2026. Those girls are like down for
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Like they hype you up. They're super. So those, but that doesn't necessarily go for all friend groups. I think sometimes you have friends that are like
Secret
like-
animosity.
Like, no, I think just like for les madre, I think there's some friends that are very professional, like keep it professional
Yeah.
around them. Like you meet them at work or whatever, you can go to school with them or something. And then there's other friends that are down for like anything, for the sad times, the fun times, like
The illegal shit?
yeah, like a body type thing. Like Bree's always like she's down.
I don't know. You give off that vibe.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm down. I watched some. What are they called? The How to Get Away with Murder show.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not always the
Let me put you on speed dial.
I feel like it's not always the easiest because I feel like I've had so many friends throughout, like, you know, like I met them in all different types of situations, and sometimes it is hard for me to merge my friend groups
Yeah.
together because
They're so
they're
different.
just so different. They're just so
They're
different.
multi-dimensional in
Yeah.
where like they probably who knows they might like fucking connect, you know, like who knew that me and her were you knew. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have. First of all, you can't travel with everybody. I feel like you
Yeah.
can't travel with all your friends.
No, you can't. Somebody will end up bad.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it is.
So you have to know who you travel with. So I knew that you guys would like link up and connect and everything would be fine. But not everybody is like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like as I've gotten older, you also get more selective of who you give your time to.
Yeah.
And I
And
feel like you are a good judge of character when it comes to your friend groups, and you know who you can invite
That's-
and who you're not about to invite.
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah.
oh, she's very good at reading people, so I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a fucking pendeja. I'm like.
we know.
I remember, bro. I remember. I would be like, we would have like game night or whoever would be at the house back then, and I would tell Melissa invite someone. She'd be like, no, because so and so this and that, and I'm like, why can't we just all get along? Like that's not my pedo, you know. Like if I vibe with y'all, but there is definitely like
at least for me and throughout my experience, I love all my friends, but not all my friends love each other.
Yeah.
So
hey, you gotta keep the hoes separate.
Yes.
Que no se te montone el ganado.
Yeah. So, but because I'm older now, because I think that I'm more intentional about who I'm going to spend time with, that if I am going to mix friends, I know that I want to mix friends that they all get along, that they're girls. They're going to make friends with whoever's in the room, that I don't need to go and like sit. I know that if I bring Brie and I'm like, hey, this is so-and-so, they're going to figure it out. They're going to vibe. So those are the type of girls that I invite to these girls' nights.
But then I feel like because you have these different types of friends, you can host different types of events with said friends, you know, like, and everybody just kind of like is in their own. Okay, now today we're having this with this group because they're probably all gonna get along, and then another day we're gonna do it with these girls, and at the end of the day, it's you want to all have one thing in common, which is girls who hype each other up.
Yes, that's it, for sure.
Because I feel like we're in our social influencer media era, and these bitches are. I think this is one of the reasons why I wanted you guys to be the first on the podcast like that, because you guys were some of the first people to know about me working with influencers.
Yeah.
And y'all were like rooting for me, and I just felt like, wow, like I
We were
can
on
still
vacation,
have that.
FaceTiming.
Yeah,
We were
you guys were on the live. They were like, we're only on the live. Remember when you guys were only on the live just to
Oh, I
like
know.
shout me out, and y'all were like CG, and
Oh, this girl was
yeah,
She was
like, you know, and I, like, I didn't even, I was like, oh my God, I'm shy. I'm just a shy girl, you know?
She was a shy girl.
Yeah, but it felt nice that they were rooting for me. Not like in a cocky way, but like in a, dang, like, these are my girls. Like, this is, like,
We wanna see
how
you win.
empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to see me win. They're not like, I ain't gonna like this. Well, now she swears she's a influencer.
Negative.
Now she swears she's
No.
podcasting. Like, I ain't gonna like it, but views everything. But they don't like shit. Like,
Actually, yeah. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
should we dive into episode 2? I'm just kidding.
No, but that I feel
Sad
like
reality.
it's.
Mm-hmm.
I know that
Sad
social
reality.
media that everybody just posts like their highlights, but I want to see my friends' highlights.
I want to see y'all fits.
Yes,
I want to see when y'all go
yes.
on vacation and travel. I want to see
Where are we
what you're
going? Where are we
eating.
Yeah.
Like,
I want,
yes.
because I remember when I was traveling so much, and you were like, you motivated me to travel more, and then you were like traveling back and forth, like back, and I was like, you go, girl, because I love that for you. Like,
Yeah.
I love that other girls can experience the world. That
And we're not
everybody
must
should.
be nice girls either.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, like
Y'all
we
work
very
your
hard.
asses
Like,
for
It
it.
is very nice.
Yeah.
We are working for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, y'all just hit it. Work harder. Shit.
She said it. I agree.
You know, gastan en pendejadas that y'all
Yeah.
could have, done, X, Y, and Z instead. But who are we to judge? Let me sip my tea.
Oh,
Dang, tenían sed. But I think, yeah, like, all of that is I want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys travel. I want y'all to go to Tulum and experience that. I want y'all to go to New York. I want y'all to go to Joshua Tree. And I have yet to make it del otro lado del charco to Europe. But one day it'll come. And I used to love posting that, like, my POV, so that you guys, and a lot of people would be like, I feel like I'm living vicariously
yes. I
through
love
your
to see
feed.
those. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like before on social media, like everybody would post everything, and then there was like, I don't know, there was like a switch where like
Everybody was
wanted
very
like
private.
Yeah, nobody wanted. But I'm just like, wait,
Me,
what
me
happened?
estás echando pedradas.
I'm just saying, like,
Not me with my close friends.
hey, that button. I love
We're not
that
gonna talk about the green dot, okay?
No.
But in my head, I'm just like, wait, I want to see you guys' stories. Like, honestly, back to like some of my high school friends, like, I keep up with them and their kids and their families through social media.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, so-and-so's going into middle school. Oh, and I'm just like, if you're posting your kids, if you're posting your trip, like, I'm liking it. I'm hearting it. I want
to see the
it.
fit. When you go to Karol G or Bad Bunny or anything, I don't give a shit about the bad. Please do not post the concert. I don't care. I want to see your fit.
Yes.
I want to see that you took the time and effort to put something together that looks fucking amazing.
And hype you up.
And be
Yeah.
like, yes, girl. Like, if you guys, I'm sure I've like sent DMs to multiple girls, and I'm like, full fit, please.
Yes, yes.
Pilar, you're one of them. I always ask her, like, full fit. She's like, damn, I disappointed you once again. Like, I'm already home in PJs. And I'm like, bruh, like, try to make it a habit. You never know who you are inspiring on the other side of the phone, on the other side of the screen, But I think, ¿qué más quieren decir? Oh, yeah. ¿Ya se cansaron?
Never.
She's
I think it's just, I know, another drink, great. I think it's just so funny because, like you said, like, you never know who you're inspiring. I hear it all the time, like, girl, like, you are so entertaining to watch. Like, I look forward to your coffee. I look forward to you tapping on your little Red Bull in the morning. Because you're at work,
Your little
and then you're at a bar, and
crash
then you're,
outs.
Yeah, like I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess, certified. But I know I'm like, man, I'm making someone's day by acting a little foolish.
Yeah.
At 8:00 in the morning on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you're also Bree's like your number one. I already know if I.
Yes.
She gonna be in my notifications. Double tap.
Yeah.
Repost.
Yeah.
And my likes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm
Always.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should be applauding their friends. Everybody should be rooting for them. You should be happy for their wins. If you win, I win.
You don't lose nothing
No.
with doing that. It is for free.
Yeah, literally.
It
free
is
99.
for free 99 to just be a fucking decent human being
That's it.
and a good friend, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
At the end of the day, just surround yourself with those type of friends.
we're the
Yeah.
3 best friends that anybody could have.
really are.
Never, ever. What is it? The
I don't even know
hangover?
the song, girl.
Where the hangover when they're like
You guys
we're the
always
3
reference
best
movies.
friends
Like, I
that
don't want
anyone
to
could
watch
have.
movies.
And that's not on her vision board either.
Boring. That should be on your vision board to
really
watch
not, though.
all the cool
When,
movies.
girl, when?
Oh yeah, she don't have time.
All the time. And I'm very should have did theater because I can recite movies like it's no one's business. Oh girl, I
Like
can.
which one? Like Shrek?
All of them. All of
It's
them.
me, Jessica.
Oh, Cindy, the TV's leaking. I can't wait.
I have
for
no idea what you're talking about.
That's a nice. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. You know, like man. I learned all that shit from fucking Melissa. She had me watching fucking Shrek all the time, and all those like older movies. I guess
Yeah.
She
like
literally told me, what did you watch growing up?
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing.
you know what? Damon is like that too, like with Home Alone and stuff. And sometimes I don't catch on to it. He's like, "Mom, it's from Home Alone," and I'm like, "Oh, my bad," you know, like,
Yeah.
or from Shrek or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, what is it?" In the morning, I'm making waffles or
I
something.
know.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
my
like
kids-
Damon like goes wild with that. He's like, "Mom,
Yeah.
sit again," and I'm like, you know, but it's fucking Brie, fucking hot mess,
I
bitch.
hear that all the time. Fucking breathe.
Fucking Brie.
Oh, Lord.
Well, this was a nice. Thank you guys for joining me on my podcast, for being the official first Chingona bitches baddies to be on the podcast. No se me vayan a what is it? A sentir las demás. Everybody, I plan on doing these when I come to Florida,
Right.
and just give me some time so that I can actually work things out. This was very
Like last minute. Like,
last minute, like one day last minute.
Yeah.
But Taipei over here done had the whole setup already for
I
us.
painted the wall though.
They even painted the wall for me, like chingazo, VIP, you know. Printed the pictures and made it all cutesy. Printed that
we had to bring the
picture.
vibes.
Oh, yeah.
We know the CG photography vibe.
Thank you, because, like you said, to be seen is to be loved.
Yeah.
What do we
Oh,
talk
that's
about?
a
We were just
beautiful
talking about earlier,
quote.
Like I love that we're doing this with her, and I hope this just makes Vegas, Florida, like we
Don't matter.
support you. It don't
We-
matter.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
We locked in, girl.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Ooh, girl. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah. So and
Let her
again,
know.
that's the type of friends you want.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
the conversations we're having behind your back.
Yeah.
Like literally
Yeah.
being like, I'm so glad we're doing this for her. Like, let's make it happen.
Y'all want to see me cry again. This bitch doesn't see me cry all goddamn day. Dane, but yeah.
Let me know if you're in
thank you.
Florida. We'll set up the pod
There you go.
and come be her
All her
special
Floridians.
guest. Yeah, all her Floridians, all the girls, Zebra.
Oh,
Yadi,
the
all
next one.
girls.
The next one is D.
Oh,
Because I had told her about today, and she was like, D said, I want my own. I said, okay, bet.
She deserves it.
Nah, but she loves you guys too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
she
Another friend that we
fucking
met through
loves y'all. I
She's a
love
good
you, D.
friend.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Too. She's such a good
But
friend.
yeah, So
That'll be a good episode.
it's gonna be fun. I'm like excited
I'm
for.
excited to see all your guests that you're
Yeah,
gonna have.
yeah.
It'll be fun. I'm sure you have like people like
Yeah,
Nice to meet
I have my friend from Chicago. She's like, bet, like I will fly over there and we will make it happen. And I'm like, wait, let me like air the introduction first. You know,
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
I'm
this is last minute,
I'm
but
thankful.
it
It worked
I'm
out.
thankful.
It worked out. We cleared
again
our
always God's timing. Like it
They cleared their schedule.
He said, "I'm not doing nothing anymore."
Said, the kids.
Oh, nothing planned. Soccer?
They got daddy.
Come on, Rain. Come on.
Well, it rained, so like I guess it worked out. You
It all
know.
worked out.
But-
It always works out. It always works out.
It was meant to be.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us. We know that this is your baby.
Yes,
So your
my new baby,
We're happy
my
to be on.
newborn.
Yeah.
That chingy chingy llorando, but
Don't
you
forget
know,
about us when you blow up, though.
I keep saying that. I keep saying that.
I will never. One thing about
Honestly,
me,
she could never.
I will never ever those like I promise you that whoever saw me at my lowest and was there not for the bad, for the ugly, for the very ugly, and if I ever get big,
When she gets
y'all
big.
are coming
She's taking me
with
straight to
me.
Disney.
Y'all are coming with me. Let me tell you. So again, thank you, guys. Thank you to Eddie's Quality Construction and Los Amigos Tire Shop, and the VMCs that were in the fridge for this podcast today. I hope you guys loved it. Episode 4 of Chingona Club Podcast. I am your host, Crystal, and God bless. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Y fierro, vámonos con todo. Bye.
Okay, clear. That was good.
Have a good night, everybody.
She's not to get back to work. Is this thing still turned on?
Yeah, it still is.
I'm just gonna eat it. I'm gonna swallow it. You're such a good one. Did we just become best friends?
I know.
Oh my gosh,